biochemical reactions.
Okay.
It will then use these silicone atoms to
Let's get situated here. Ugh.
In this process, the bacteria will generate
Okay, I don't
a
really
membrane
care
that
what
is
these
highly corrosive.
people are saying.
Not handled
Let's talk to
properly.
Japard.
The Landau family is big. There are always people around at home. The Express doesn't give me that same feeling. It's pretty empty. Not at all. It may be empty, but there are traces of life everywhere. I can just imagine how bustling it would be with people here.
Oh, it's cool. We can see inside the space station from this side. I guess I've never really paid attention.
It's like Belobog in the dead of the night. Empty, quiet, but always kind. It's an amazing feeling for someone who's never left Belobog before.
There's Himiko. We don't want to talk to her right now. There's Huohuo.
Excuse me, Miss Trailblazer, do you have time? I need some advice. Lately, work at the Ten Lords Commission isn't too busy, and I ended up with a little vacation time. At first, I told myself, breaks are hard to come by. I should make the most of every day. Oh, but then, before I knew it, I'd spent 3 days at home doing the usual things. And now my vacation is about to end. I can't help wondering what Sushang and Guinevere are doing on their days off. I just thought it'd be good to get out. So here I am. I'd like to hang out with them. It's just, if it's up to me to do the inviting, that means I have to arrange a time and place, and I'm sure I won't do a good job of that. I need a bit more time to think this over.
Okay. Let's see. I need to move my phone out the way. Go over here. Log in. Yeah, we need to do the assignments too. And do we have any more of the... I guess I did all that other stuff. Let's go over here. Oh, I got some... Oh, shoot. Somebody was using my character. Let's go. Get that money. Okay, I'm not really sure what was supposed to be highlighted there, but that's okay. And then do the assignments so we can get that stuff for the inner astral. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Consume the power. Yeah, these are just so easy. Like, they're so easy. And what did we need to do for Ruane? We really needed money, if I remember correctly. And we needed lots of it. And that's right, Ruane has officially joined the squad. I forgot about that. So what we're going to do... Oh, we've got some Trailblaze power. We're just going to... do this. Honestly, I just assume use
It's been a while.
the support character. Oh shoot, I forgot we can't do 2 times speed. Or can we? You know what, let's try it. After this, let's try the 2 times speed.
A blade of moonlight.
And see if it glitches the straight now again.
Conflict is pitiless.
Together as one.
It doesn't look like it is right now. but that could always change. I'm trying to keep an eye on it.
In lunar flame.
But yeah, we had some interesting discussions today, as I'm sure you can tell by the title of the stream. There was talk of OnlyFans work.
There's thunder. Show no mercy. These are devils. I'll crush them all.
I'll explain more on that in a little bit.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
We surprisingly have not dropped many things. Let me take a look at the
Converge and awaken. Human creation.
see what it looks like. I mean, we seem to be okay. So I guess I'll just leave it like this for now.
Blade of moonlight.
Oh, I forgot we didn't have her
In
one
lunar
man team.
flame.
It was Jing. That's why she wasn't doing as much damage. Bro, Ron May is just built different, honestly. And we will withdraw this. And just go at it again. Oof. And she's going to use her ult. That's versus ult.
Blade of moonlight.
Oh, but the whole OnlyFans thing was I had some friends come and visit tonight,
Conflict is
and the comment was made, "Oh, well, you can make some good money being like a chat person on OnlyFans." And I was like, "That seems really specific. You know, how would you know that?"
Blade of moonlight.
I was like, sounds like you're speaking from experience. But then I started looking it up. I mean, damn, you can make $30 an hour being a live chatter or a chat response person on OnlyFans, working like 10 hours a week, bro. Like, that's crazy.
In lunar flame.
That's like, if you take minimum wage,
show no mercy.
like, it's anywhere from 7 to like, I think, I don't know where it is everywhere, but like anywhere from like 7, 9, 12-ish dollars an hour, right? If you double that and you double the hours, it's like 20 hours, give or take. Bro, that's like a full-ass part-time job that pays, you know. And you can get that kind of money working 10 hours a day. You can get 300 or 10 hours, yeah, or 10 hours a week.
Yin and yang.
Bruh, you just like, you get $300 for responding to people on OnlyFans. Like, that's insane.
Conflict is pitiless.
Actually insane. So I started looking at it, I was like, shit. I was like, I'll apply for this. So I might actually be applying for an OnlyFans chat position.
In lunar flame.
Start putting those college degrees to good use.
Here is thunder.
That's the long and the short of it. Hopefully I haven't dropped too many frames. I really haven't been looking.
Was that it?
We seem to be okay.
Show no mercy.
I don't really like the fast ult on Genuine. He's like, show no mercy. I was like, okay, bro. Like,
In lunar flame.
his like slow ult is so much more badass, bro. Yeah, we need one mate on this team for real.
Protect me, please.
Why did you not kill Genuine? I mean, it makes sense because he's the sport
In
character.
a lunar flame.
Gather as one.
Jeez. Oh, what's up, Stella? How you doing? Glad to see you here. I don't know if you missed my 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 OnlyFans breakdown. It's ridiculous, bro. Yeah, got started a little bit later than I would have liked to, but that's okay. No problem. We will craft that so we can try and craft these. Do we have enough? Ooh, we do. Now, do we want the speed or do we want the res pen? Currently, it's resting time. I've done my work for today. There you go. That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna go with this one first. Oh, Stella, you don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna try and explain this in the most delicate way I possibly can. So OnlyFans is a website, a social media platform where there is a creator of content, whether it be like an artist, an actor, a professional athlete, whatever. And they have exclusive content based on somebody's like tier level on OnlyFans. And you can like pay to chat with them, and you pay for like the exclusive content that they provide. So like if it's an artist, you get like first looks at their stuff, all that good stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like Patreon. However, with OnlyFans, it has been basically used by sex workers or people that are trying to like sell like nudes, stuff like that. So that's pretty much what OnlyFans has been turned into. Yeah, so that's kind of what OnlyFans has been turned into. Not ideal, but
Stand down.
that's the long and the short of what OnlyFans is. So, what I was doing earlier today. Why is there only 2? I thought I did 6. Oh, it's we fought that enemy, not the Calyx. So, why would they do it? That's just what some people do. I mean, like, it's easy money, arguably. They just think that,
Nowhere to run.
you know, it's just easy money, and you know, you don't really have to do too much, I don't guess. I mean, at the end of the day, it is
Did I win?
legitimate work.
Thanks.
Can't really say anything one way or the other about it because, I mean, low key, it's just content online, kind of like what I do. except my content is funny videos and Honkai Star Rail, and their content is nudes on the internet. So I don't know. They just sell like, some people sell feet pics. Honestly, I was like, you know what? I might start selling feet pics. You know, you gotta secure that bag in the easiest way possible, and shoot, man, if people want to pay for pictures of my feet, I'd do it. 100%. You know what I mean? If people want to see my feet and they'll pay money for it, I mean, shoot, why wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Like, oh jeez, there's a bunch of those guys. So what happened was, I had some friends come in from out of town, and one of them mentioned, they said, oh well, hey John, you know, you can make good money being, no, we just started like 20 minutes ago. Like, I'm late starting, so you're not late, I'm just late starting. So now I don't know how late I'll be on, but we're just starting, so you're good. I'll just do double. No, I probably can't do double speed because I see the connection's not doing too high right now. I'll have to move it to 1x speed. Okay. It's just not letting me do that right now. Go back to 1x speed. So he was like, oh well, John, you know, you can make good money being like an OnlyFans like live chat person. It's like you just respond to their messages for them. And I was like, well, what kind of money are we talking? You know, like what's it looking like? And he was like, oh well, just look. It was like $30 an hour. Some place like $50 an hour. I was like, oh my god, bro, like, shoot, you know, I would do that. I would quit my job and do that 100%. And they were joking. They were like, oh, well, you'd roll up and visit us. You'd be like in a Rolls Royce car, you know, have like the fur jacket on and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, man, absolutely. So, I was like, bro, if I could quit my day job, do that, I could just be sitting here streaming and then responding to people's messages on OnlyFans. Getting paid $30 an hour, bro. But, depending on who you're put on, you might be put on a woman's account. So it's like, well, do you really want to like impersonate a woman on the internet for money? And I was like, bro, if you paying me $30 an hour, I can be a chick, 100%.
In lunar flame.
I was like, nah, we're not doing no in-person meetups, but oh, you got it. You know what I mean?
Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
I was just like, oh my gosh, bro. Stella said, what? It's late, Stella. We're out of pocket here today. I don't mean to alarm you, Stella. But
Pay attention.
I'm just telling you, man, money's hard to come by these days. You gotta get it however you can.
By the wind of time.
I am not too proud to be an OnlyFans message responder, especially if I'm getting paid $30 an hour to do it, and I can work from home. You better believe it, bro. I would do that so fast.
A blade of
But I don't know. It's wild. It's genuinely insane. Genuinely insane. 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Dang, we've got a lot of fuel. Now, considering how late it is, I'm probably not going to do like the whole like a quest or anything. I'm scarring Stella right now. I'm sorry, Stella. Don't think less of me.
Eternal melody.
It's only for the content, I swear.
As one. Yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations.
In a sense, yes. We're doing some like trace stuff. But honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm a little too tired to be doing the event. Stella really be thinking less of me right now.
A blade of moonlight.
I'm sorry, Stella. I feel like I've let one of my parents, like, or my grandparents down. You know, it's like, they're like, you know, we're not mad, we're just disappointed. That's how I feel. That's how Stella feels about me right now. Like, you know, I didn't really know what to expect from you, but I'm just kind of disappointed at your career path.
You'll do. Information in accordance.
I don't know, Stella. You thinking about it real hard right now. Almost a little too hard. Why do you keep healing?
Pay attention.
Heal Ruan?
With all my power, try the future.
I mean, I guess she doesn't technically heal, but... Popo just did 11,000 damage with her base. It's a life decision.
Will be swept away.
Stella, you really do sound like a
By
disappointing
the wind of
grandparent
time.
right now. I mean, I did it to myself,
In
but I'm
lunar
low-key hurt.
flame.
If it pays, it pays. I really hope you're not being serious right now.
A blade of moonlight.
I'm gonna let it down. What do you mean? What do I mean? Do you ever pre-farm for an upcoming character? Yeah, that's what I did for Ruan Mei. I like when we had that double what's it called? It was like the double trace rewards. I did that for Ruan Mei, and that's why I was able to level her up so fast. Stella, you saying one thing, but your words are saying another. And I don't know how I feel about all that. Consume a total. Okay, so if we get this, warp a total of 40 times. Is there nothing else we can do? Kind of want that star rail. Synthesize consumables. Oh, bro, we're gonna do that. That's easy. Where's the synthesize? Is it not there? We have to go here. No, I'm just joking around. The dot. I'm telling you, bro. Them dots. Them dots tell me otherwise. Where's the pom-pom chicken? Okay, we need to make like 4 of those. And then we can make the pom-pom chicken. And then we'll just make like... Okay, I guess I believe you, Stella. I guess I believe you. It's like when your children learn of what you actually had to do to put food on the table. Oh my god, Stella. Your children learn how difficult your job was to put food on the table, and they're like, oof. It's like, well, Mama and Papa did what they had to do, you know what I mean? But that don't make it no better. Let's see. I kind of want Ruan May Eidolons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull on the standard banner. So let's get, you know, you have to do what you have to do. For real though, like genuinely. Let's pull on this standard banner and hopefully we'll get somebody good. But are you seriously concerned? Low key, kind of. I mean, if it really, I mean, it's, to me, low key, it's one of those like, oh, it's too good to be true kind of thing. You know what I mean? Literally, if all I have to do is tell people what they want to hear, I have no skin in the game. It's not like me, you know, like it's not my content. It's literally somebody else's. And I just like tell people what they want to hear. I mean, that's literally working any customer service job ever. And you get paid $30 an hour instead of minimum wage. I mean, I have to tell people what they want to hear all the time at the job that I'm at now. So, it's really no different than any customer service job. Except there's, you know, a little bit more put into it. Okay. Let's pull for Ruan May 2.0. I think we got something last time. No, we didn't. The ticket kind of scared me a little bit. 4-star. Hey, we got Gwenifin. I'm okay with that. I'm genuinely okay with that. I do like Gwenifin a lot. We'll pull one more time. Alright, 5-star. I feel it. Okay. Apparently I didn't feel it. Must have been indigestion or something. I don't know. Okay. We did not get 2 4-stars. But I am A-okay with the Gwenifin Eidolon. 100%. I'm okay with that. That's her second one. When skill is used, 100% base chance to reduce the attacked target enemy's effect res by 10% for 2 turns. And then when an enemy target is being burned, the damage multiplier of the burn status applied by her basic or skill. That's a lot of words. When an enemy target is being burned, the damage multiplier of the burn status applied by her basic attack or skill increases by 40, but not her ult.
Living? That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment.
I'm an adult myself, but I'm not quite knowledgeable. But I mean, I'm no expert in sex work either. If I'm being honest with you. I know I have the charisma for it, obviously. But, I mean, I'm no expert either. I did go to a sex worker panel once. It was every bit as interesting as you would think it might be. Let's see, have we done all this? Haven't got a partner either. Same, but that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Partners cost money, bro, for real. And if anybody says no, they leading you astray. Boyfriends and girlfriends, they cost money.
Eternal melody.
Converge and awaken.
Not that I'm against them.
Yet stratagems,
I've had,
constellations are human
I've had girlfriends.
creations.
But I'm not saying that they're not. pricey. Relationships can be pricey.
In lunar flame. A blade of moonlight.
I'm gonna take that as for a relationship. I mean, I really don't know what else we can even do. Maybe Forgotten Hall. I mean, we can do the daily mission, because why not? Get an extra, you know, get that money.
Where there are people, there is noise.
I didn't want to talk to Julian. Talk to, what's her name?
Should I take the gift?
On a side note, the tennis video that I posted the other day is out. Where do we go? Look for clues about the pigeon. Oh, I had to wait for the... What was I talking about?
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Bro, what was I just talking about? Like, my brain just, like, stopped braining for, like, 30 seconds. And I genuinely have no idea what I was just talking about.
Clocking on.
Should I take...
I see. You don't want to rush stuff like that for real. I mean, like, yeah, like, you do want stuff like that, but...
Should I take...
You don't want to just have anybody for real. Yeah, take that from... You know, hopefully that's some sound advice there, but... It's better to have fewer partners and have something more meaningful than just to have, you know, a bunch of them and it not be worth anything.
Now where should I venture today?
Okay, let's see. What else is there even that we can do? I mean, we can't do this stuff because that's going to take too long. So well, actually guys, I just remembered. So I'm not going to be able to stream on Saturday. Well, I might be able to. I'm actually going out of town Friday and Saturday, so depending, I should get back hopefully with enough time to where I could stream, but it's probably going to be the same thing like today, you know, where I'm not going to feel like doing the events, so we could probably do it Monday. I mean, yeah, like, but a lot of times relationships and like anime and stuff like that. This girl kind of reminds me of the girl from Genshin Impact. But a lot of those like relationships are like idealized, or they're like extremely toxic, or they're just like almost too perfect, you know, like that's not a reflection of a real relationship. Like, things don't work out 100% of the time the way they ought to. People never 100% understand every single thought and feeling that you have. You know, you're never going to 100% agree on everything. So, like, yeah, I mean, like, you see that kind of stuff in, like, anime and... Oh, we can't go up these stairs. Can we really not go up these stairs? I'm surprised we can't go up these stairs. Oh, yeah, I mean, like... There are a lot of people out there that do have relationships, especially at work and everything, but... You know, it... Like, if you see things on, like, social media... Ooh, the plot thickens. Stella down bad for a workplace coworker. Nothing wrong with that. I've just sort of learned that workplace relationships can be a little dicey. They can be a little dicey. As somebody who got into a relationship with somebody who I worked with, and then things did not work out, and then I had to go to work and see them all the time. I mean, it just won't my thing. Personally. Some people can deal with that, but I guess it depends on how the relationship goes. But oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know the situation. You know the situation better than I do. But I'm just saying, like, if things like don't work out, it can be like really awkward. Okay, let's go over here and see what the...
Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?
Do I want to enter the Forgotten Hall? Now, do we think... What should you do, though? Oh, gosh. Am I putting on the life coach hat again? Like the old coach's hat? Okay. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. I mean, I can give you some scenarios or something. What is this? Dispels one debuff on an ally. I mean, I can tell you what I... Like, what you can do. And what you should do. But at the end of the day, it's not really my business. You know what I mean? So, I mean, if you want me to, I can. Or at least give you my input, but for whatever that's worth. Who else should we have in here? I mean, it's not troubling me. It's just like, sometimes when you tell somebody something, it may not 100% be what they want to hear, if that makes sense. Not that I'm saying it in a good or a bad way, you know. We'll just try this and see if it works. But I mean, I'm more than happy to give you my input.
In battle,
If you want it. Now, if you don't want it, that's one thing.
I wonder what that is.
But I mean, if you do want some advice, then I can definitely give it to you.
Unworthy of my time.
I'm careful about doing that because I don't want to like give people advice that they don't want. You know what I mean?
A blade of moonlight.
Okay, I thought we had ult. We do not have ult. Okay, well, answer this for me. How strongly do you feel about this situation?
Some academic value, I suppose.
If that makes sense.
You'll do.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated.
Like,
Time for good old counterattack. Everything came
do you
together.
really like this person? You're kind of like, oh, well, they're nice, but I'm not sure. Like what's the situation?
Enjoying yourself? Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
So yeah, I mean, it really depends on how you feel about the dude and how strong the feeling is.
Commencing support.
So you down bad. Okay.
This happened.
There's more to life than drawing breath.
Okay, let's see
Pay
here.
attention.
The omniscia sees through you.
See, I learned from our last stream, Stella. I'm looking at the field now. So, okay.
Life and death.
Do you think you could have a conversation with this person and
All
not
things in this
bail?
world have their yet strategies, constellations, or
Like, do
human
you have a hard
creations.
time talking to people in general? Or do you normally not have that much trouble?
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Enjoying yourself?
Yin and yang, life and death.
To my heart's content.
Enemy targets detected. Inputting commands.
Enjoying yourself? A picture of grace and elegance. All things are as one.
Okay. Probably stutter. Okay.
With all my power, fly the future.
Let's see here. We have to
All
go
will be
early.
revealed.
Okay, so
In lunar flame.
is it Isle or
A blade of
I think you could. I mean, I don't see much of a difference there. I mean, you could probably use both. You're saying like, oh, I probably would, or I will probably. So I mean, it's the same. Oh my gosh, there goes Fishman, and then there goes Ron May because Fishman died. And there goes Payla. Excellent. My characters just aren't leveled up the way they need to be. I mean, we're all facing level 92 characters with next to no gear. Okay. So let me put the thinking cap on. So this is what I would recommend. If you feel strongly for this person, my advice, having been in a similar situation and how I've seen, you know, things that I've seen and experienced myself, it is better to say what you need to say and know a definite answer one way or the other than to not say anything at all and regret it, not saying it, and wondering, oh, well, what could have been? What could have been? Oh, well, what if I had done this? What if I had done that? What if he or she or they or whatever would have said? Regardless. So I would say, and there's like a big thing, you know, like a big gender thing. It's, oh, well, the men have to make the first move, and men have to show interest first, and that's just BS, you know. Like I think that should not be the case. I think that regardless of if you're a man or a woman or however you see or identify yourself as, if you're interested in somebody, then you should just say one way or the other. I mean, obviously some people are shy and they're more introverted, but there's a way to like show interest as well. You know, like, you want to hang out with them, you want to, you know, spend time with them, like, you know, just stuff like that too. But I would say, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or what, you know, anywhere in between. If you're interested in somebody, you should tell them. Now, obviously, don't do it in like a creepy way. Or it'd be like the first thing that you've talked to them about, you know, like the first conversation you have with somebody is, hey, I love you, go out with me. Like, that's strange, that's weird, you know what I mean? You know, like have a couple of conversations with them, you know, maybe get to know them a little bit better, and then just say, hey, look, you know, I think we get along well, I'm very interested in you, would you be interested in going out and getting to know each other more, or doing something like that? Because you want to let them know what your intentions are, if that makes sense. So like, if you say, oh, hey, do you want to go out and grab a bite to eat, or do you want to go see a movie, if you don't say, hey, I'm interested in you in this way, they might agree and not have a clue. Because some people are very dense. Like, I can look at other people and be like, oh yeah, that's definitely what's happening. But if somebody like said something like that to me, I would have a very hard time picking it out, because I don't really see myself that way. You know what I mean? So for me, it's hard to pick things up like that, but I can look at other people and say, oh yeah, definitely that's what's happening here. So when you do say something, Should invite him to a cosplay convention later. I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, if that's something that, you know, you think would be a fun thing to do, then 100%. You know, something that both of you can have fun at and enjoy. But I would definitely say, if you take anything away from this, if you're interested in somebody, don't be afraid to tell them that you're interested in them. I probably wouldn't make it the very first conversation I have with them, though. Just putting that out there. Because if the first time I had a conversation with a girl and she's like, I love you, I'd be like, whoa, wait a minute. You know, that's a little, whew, we coming on a little strong here. I will cosplay as Ruan Mei. I mean, that might just seal the deal right there. I mean, Ruan Mei. Yep. That might seal the deal for you right there, honestly. But in all seriousness, tell them how you feel. Maybe a couple of conversations after you talk to them. Let them know where you stand. So you say, hey, look, I'm interested in you this way. I'd like to get to know you better. And I want to see what develops from this. You know, and hopefully something develops from it. And if it does, great. And if not, you know your answer. You know what I mean? But, you know, just be genuine. If it's somebody that you feel like you can't be your authentic self around and express your interest, if you're like, oh, well, I don't know if I can tell them about this because they might think that I'm weird or they might think that I'm nerdy or whatever. If it's somebody that cannot accept your interests, obviously, if those interests are weird, and I'm not going to mention any of those interests, but I mean, like, if your interests are, like, bad, like, really bad, then obviously they're going to think that you're weird. And you will be weird for stuff like that. But I mean, like, you know, normal things. Like, oh, like, I play Honkai Star Rail. I think waifus are cool. I watch anime. I go to conventions. I do cosplay. You know, stuff like that. If you feel like you cannot be your authentic self around somebody, they are not the person for you, period. And that's my my TED talk on that. Because you should change yourself for the better. Like, you should change yourself because you want to improve yourself. But if you are, you know, like, if you're changing yourself to appease somebody, then they're not the one for you. You gotta move on. Personally. That's just me. But if you have the same hobbies, then that's great. The job's already halfway done.
On the truth.
They can't see me. They can't see me.
Hey, Knucklehead, look over here.
Whew, okay, sleepy.
All things
I got
are
up
one.
early too.
Another soon to be departed. A blade of moonlight.
Well, I'm glad you think so. But you know, sometimes you give people advice and they're like, well, I didn't ask for that. And it's like, valid, I guess. So, I only give advice if people want advice.
Is that a picture of grace and elegance? Pay attention.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
I mean, they don't call me Life Coach John for nothing. And believe it or not, I've had people call me that. Bro, that's cool.
Enemy data secured.
So he plays Honkai Star Rail.
Time for good old
He
counter.
has similar interests. Has this guy talked to you before? I mean, that's something, because I mean, you guys are in a different server. I mean, you haven't even added me yet. Am I bitter about it? No, not at all. I mean, that's cool though. Oh, sleepy, Jesus.
Inputting commands.
Every petal in life will be swept away by the wind of time.
Move aside.
Like,
Fiends or devils.
what does he talk about?
You'll do.
Try harder.
Like, does this guy like come over to where you are and be like, oh hey, you know, and like does he find reasons?
Tedious.
Oh yeah, why do I like Ron May? By any chance do you know? You'd probably know. I mean, I would imagine I do know.
Roaring flood. All will be
It's not because of those thighs, is it?
in lunar flame. A blade of moonlight.
I mean, that's my first guess. Maybe because of like the name and like the meaning of the name, the character design.
Of course.
He talks about Ruan Mei so much. Oh, this dude's like a weeb. Oh, so he's a
Enemy targets
weeb.
detected. Enough.
I see.
Eternal melody.
The plot thickens. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I have waifus. You know what I'm saying? But
Enemy data secured.
I don't talk
Net
about them
markers active.
all the time.
Time for good old counterattack.
Like, what's up, Nick? How you doing, bud? You here for the OnlyFans?
Hold everyone back again.
I don't know. I would assume, I mean, you can look at my profile picture on YouTube and you can probably take a guess at who my waifu is, bro. Like,
I don't know. This one looks kinda tough.
how are you doing today? Pretty good. I'm a little tired. But
Found your weakness.
that's okay. Oh man, there's so many people in here
Time to
now.
get
They're here for the OnlyFans, bro. Good to hear. How about you, Nick? You doing all right?
A gift from the stars.
Probably. Yep, that's right. That's right, Stella. You're a smart cookie. A smart young lady.
Information.
That
Kafka's
breathing
passive.
sensation. Remember it.
But yeah, Mai is best girl. I mean, like, you look at the back of my phone case. I probably mentioned this. I don't know if you guys were like watching my streams when I mentioned this, but my Sakurajima is on the back of my phone case. I have her on my keycaps. Like, I literally have keycaps with my Sakurajima on them. I have a desk mat with my Sakurajima on it.
Oh, profound secrets of the stars.
I have like a whole
Give these trailblazers
shelf
your blessing.
on my bookshelf full of my Sakurajima figures. And then one of Shoko because it's Bunny Girl Senpai. It's the Bunny Girl Senpai shelf.
Life and death.
I wish you cosplay as her. Okay. The plot thickens here, Stella. Stella, are you serious? This dude is saying things like this to you, and you're wondering if he likes
Human
you.
creations.
Really? Come on, Stella. Use your noggin, girl. We'll do this.
Relax.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well,
This,
gotta make it worth my while.
the guy telling you that he wished that you cosplay as Ron May. I mean, you can't get much more.
Good times never
Can't get
last.
much more obvious
Time to
than
say
that.
bye.
So at the very least, he is sexually attracted to you.
Together as one.
At the very least.
Didn't hurt.
I don't know, Stella. You gotta weigh the pros and the cons here. I mean, you seem a little dense, child, but that's okay. I am too.
Look out.
A little bit. But there's nothing wrong with that.
always takes care of
I
his
would
friends.
just beware because there are weird people out there. In general, I'm just very cautious
With all my power. Try the
around
future.
people.
May as well kill them all.
Because I mean, you never know. You never really know.
Guest with no manners,
Blinded by love. That's one way to put it.
Relax.
Everything's ordained by the soul. Profound.
I would
secrets
just,
of the
you
stars.
know,
Give these
when you
trailblazers
like
your
somebody, it's very easy to overlook things that you shouldn't. And I am speaking
and death.
from quite a bit of experience with that. So I would just be
This on for size.
cautious, and I would really
What are you
think
waiting
about,
The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well,
know,
you gotta make it worth my while.
you don't want to overlook things that you know might be a problem just because you like somebody. Like, oh, well, I'm sure it's not that bad. Or, oh, I'm sure it won't be a problem later. Oh, it 100% will, Stella. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm just going to tell you right now. If this dude
Time to say bye.
at the workplace is like, hey, I'd really like if you cosplay as Ruan Mei. 100% that's what's going to happen.
Look out.
100% that's going to happen. I'm just going to tell you that right now.
A gift from the stars.
We're just having fun.
Okay, so that's flashing, so we're going to do this.
Stand still.
The Omniscia sees through converge and awaken. All things in this world, yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations.
I think it's really funny. At one point, we had like a decent amount of people in here, and I think they were here for the OnlyFans, 100%. That's really funny. Might think about it. Yeah, you really have to think about it, like I said, you don't want to sacrifice your beliefs, your you know, what you think about stuff. But if you do have a feeling that you're like, ooh, this dude might be getting a little weird, if I were to do this, if you get that feeling like, oh, well, you know, this might happen if this happens, normally that feeling is right. Like, there's somebody that I work with. I'm not going to mention any particulars. But this person that I work with,
Sounds like more business knocking.
I question how smart their decision making is.
Never last. Time to say bye.
Like, the people that this individual is interested in, I'm just like, are you serious? You know, like,
May as well
why?
kill 'em all.
I mean, Stella,
This
like,
Scared yet?
I get that to a certain extent, but if somebody that you like kind of talk to at work, if they're like, oh, it'd be really cool if you cosplayed like this very attractive girl out of nowhere.
The customer is king, and for me to portray the king, well,
Personally, to me, that seems a little strange. That's just me though.
With all my power, try the future. No matter.
I mean, like, if you had said, okay, well, let me rewind. Let me say this. If you were like, oh, well,
That breathing
I'm
sensation.
thinking
Remember it.
I want to cosplay Ruan May, this, that, and the other, and I'm working on this cosplay. And somebody goes, oh, I bet that would look really good. I bet you would look great.
Everything is ordained by the
That's
silver
one
crown,
thing.
secrets of the stars.
But if somebody says it like in a weird way or like completely just unprompted, that's strange. That is very strange.
You.
I would beware of that, honestly.
Relax.
We're not going to win this one. There goes Kafka.
Isn't the end.
Yeah, context is kind of key there, Stella. Context is definitely key. And there goes my team. I showed him the costume that I've been working on. Okay, well let's get the rest of this context. So you showed him the costume. And what did he say when you showed him the costume? Cause you should be able to tell if it's like weird. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the
I
Inner
don't know
Astral
if we're
Peace
gonna get much
broadcast.
else.
Good evening, everyone.
Much else to die.
Welcome to
I
a
low-key
new
thought that was
episode
Bronya
of
for a
Inner
second.
Astral Peace broadcast.
something to distract Pom Pom. Oh, do I just talk to Pom Pom again? Okay. Okay. Oh, we actually got some stuff. And then he said you should cosplay as her. Well, I mean, yeah, you're making the cosplay, so I would imagine you would cosplay as her. But that's just me, you know. I guess unless you're making it for somebody else. But you're not. You're making it for you. But, like, did he say it in a weird way, though? Like, are you paraphrasing? Is that what he actually said? Did he say it in a weird way? Like, you know, you can tell with these things. Like, come on. Like, you know if somebody is saying something like that in a weird way. It's like, oh, yeah, I bet you'd look really good in that cosplay. You know, like some shit like that. That's weird. But if it's just like, oh, I bet that would look great. It's all about how you say it. You know what I mean? It really just depends. In an astonished way. Okay. But you said he talks about it or Ruan Mei all the time. Like, what is all the time? Like, what random comments are made about Ruan Mei? Which, don't get me wrong, I say things, but it's on stream. I'm a content creator, bro. I gotta say about how them fucking thighs could smush me. You know what I mean? Like, I would be sandwiched between those thighs. I can say that. I'm a content creator. I do it for the lulz. You know what I mean? Is it a lie? No. But, you get the idea. I mean, like, look at this woman. That's a woman right there. That's a whole ass woman. Belly button power. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to walk up to somebody and just be like, bro, I would smash Ruan Mei and make her have my children. That's strange. That's weird. Like, you don't just go out in public and say things like that. I would hope. These are the people that carry around the Vaporeon plush and go, Vaporeon is the best mate. Like, no. Like, that is weird. That is strange. Where did you come up with this? Very strange. Very weird. Unacceptable. But I would let Ruan Mei sandwich me between those thighs. 100%. Without a doubt. Unquestionable. That is an experiment. How long can I hold my breath while being sandwiched between those thighs? That is an experiment. She wants to create life, well, she'd end up killing me, and that's okay. Same thing with Jing Li. She says, prepare for death or something. Yep. Slay me, queen. 100%. Okay, I mean, like, that's not bad. I mean, maybe the whole meeting her in real life is a little weird. But, I mean, maybe this dude's just a little bit awkward. There's nothing wrong with being a little awkward. I mean, at the end of the day, Stella, this is what it all comes down to. If you feel safe and you feel comfortable, Go with that. But, and this is a big but. I mean, I'm talking about like, where is she? Like March 7th, big butt. Her defense stat, big butt. Big butt. The moment you do not feel comfortable or safe, you need to turn around and you need to hightail it out of there. And that's not just for you, that's for anybody.
Let me see.
That's the best advice that I can give you. I'd say go for it. But let me see. I'm gonna ask him now. Alright, bet. I say go for it. But like I said, the moment you do not feel comfortable, if you do not feel safe around not just this person, but anybody, get out of there. There is no, it might, it might get better, it might this, that, and the third. Oh, maybe no. If you do not feel safe and you do not feel secure around anybody, if you've got a weird gut feeling, it's normally right. Do not ignore it. Do not ignore it. It's almost always right. Have I pre-farmed boss materials for upcoming characters? I couldn't really do that for Ruan Mei because her boss material did not exist. I mean, I did her like trace materials because I knew she was going to be Harmony. I didn't really do relics either. I already had the light cone, so I mean that was nice. But I mean, if I can, I try and do it. Like, I didn't know what Shui Yi's was. I'm gonna build her. I really like Shui Yi. She's cool. She's got the little bob. I like the bob. What is that? Like a... That's not an Oni, is it? She got like the little Oni. I think that's an Oni. And then she's got like the dagger design. It's pretty sick, bro. He agreed. Oh, like you asked him like now? Like right now?
In custody. Who's next?
Stella, you work fast. You braver than me, for real. I meant the boss material from the stagnant shadow. Oh. No, not really. I just kind of do those as they happen. Stella, you brave, for real. I wouldn't have done that. I'm too much of a scaredy cat, for real. Like, you were just like, yep, let's do it. Mad respect, though. Goodness gracious, I'm getting sleepy, y'all. Whew. Yeah, I don't really do the... I don't think I do. Hold on. Let me double check what the stagnant shadow is. Oh, no. I don't really do these until I get to that point. What should I say? I'm an extroverted girl. Are you really an extroverted girl, though? Stella, you can't look this man in the eye and you telling me you teasing him? Stella, you be acting brand new, for real. You really be acting brand new. You over here asking a streamer what to do. But you already knew what to do. You playing me, Stella. You playing me. Let me see here. As March 7th said. Let me see. Well, I was gonna say, do I even need Huohuo on this team? Dang, I got caught. Stella was just trying to test my knowledge is what it was. What does this little streamer boy know? Well, I guess you found out, didn't you, Stella? Where did my Don Hung team go? Oh, jeez. I can't remember who I had on that team. It was Don. Hanya, Gwenithan, and Fushuan? That's an okay team, I guess. Still haven't built none of them there, except for Fushuan. I wouldn't say that I teased him in person. Oh. So you a flirty texter. That's what you are. Ah, yup. Wait. So you messaged this guy in Honkai Star Rail. You didn't text him. You sent him a message in Honkai Star Rail. What? That's why. Oh my gosh, Stella. Oh my goodness. That is a first, bro. I have never heard of that. So you asked this man out in Honkai Star Rail? That's crazy.
Nice.
What? Bro, I am baffled. That is insane. In person? So this dude is like with you right now? What? Wait. Whoa, Stella, hold on. Rewind. You are confusing me, child. You've got me so invested in this. I have not done anything in Honkai Star Rail for like 40 minutes. But to be honest, I'm a little too tired to be doing that. So that's fine. But I'm just trying to figure out. So you said you tease him in game. You're at work? How are you watching the stream at work?
Nice.
Are you like on your break? I know he's your co-worker, you goober. But how are you watching this stream at work? Are you just like watching the stream like as you work? Are you on your break, like a lunch break? Like what's happening? What in the world? I am so invested in this right now. I'm in a lunch break. Oh my goodness. That is wild. Oh my goodness.
Noise.
Well, good for you, Stella. Good for you. See, it like people are always like, "Oh, it can't be that easy. It's so hard." It's literally that easy. It's literally that easy. It's like, "Oh, I like somebody. I should ask them out," or "Oh, I should tell them whatever." Oh, okay. Like literally, Stella just proved it. For real, for real. Stella literally just proved it. How easy it is. There's no excuse. Oh, that's right. I don't have any. I don't have any warps. Go to the nameless honor. How many special tickets would I have if I bought this? Oh yeah, I really need to think about what I'm going to do for my Stella, please. You literally just did it. Like, you didn't know what to do. You asked a streamer for advice on your lunch break. And during your lunch break, you're like, okay, I'm going to ask him out. You went, I'm assuming, walked across the office, said, hey, want to go out? The guy said yes. You walk back into the lunchroom, or break room, do a little fist bump because you're like, go you did a good job. And then you're like, oh, hey, John, I did it and it worked. I mean, like, you're going out. Like, I'm assuming you're going to go out on some kind of date. Because you asked him if he wanted to go out, and he said yes. At least that's what you just told me. So, I mean, you're going out, kind of. And then after, like, a couple of dates, you can figure out what to do from there. But I would assume, hopefully, it wouldn't just be like you initiating everything and be like, okay, well, you know, homeboy, you gotta do something now, you know, like, maybe you come up with where we go next time, or I'm asking him out to a cosplay convention. But did you tell him what your intentions were? Like, hey, I like you. I want to get to know you more, or know you better. I have a feeling I know what this answer is going to be. Hoping I'm wrong, but I feel like I know what this answer is going to be. Well, you know what? I might, let me take a step back. Hold on. Let me take a step back. Let me check myself real quick. I think what you did was the best thing to do, Stella. I really did. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to backtrack. I'm going to redact my previous statement. Because you go out to this cosplay convention. You have a good time. Right? You share some laughs, some good times, have some little, like, meet cute, cutesy anime moments. And then after all that's said and done, you have a great time. Hopefully, you have a great time. And then you're like, after the fact, after it's all said and done, that's when you can say, hey, I had a good time. This was a lot of fun. I'd like to do things like this with you more. I'd like to go out with you again. I do like you. and I'd like to get to know you better. So really, you did it the right way. You did it the right way. Good on you, Stella. But you can't wuss out. Don't wuss out. Let's see, how do I strangers? Ruan May. There's a bunch of Ruan Mays here. Will you go out with me to this convention? Okay, well, you can't get much more straightforward than that. Oh, there's Ela. Actually, what I might do is I don't want to take Clara out of that. You should do part of the event. The emission is not too long. Well, considering it's 2:30 in the morning, I might do that a different day, if I'm being honest with you. I don't want to take Clara out of my Starfaring companions, because she was like my first one. You know, Clara was like my first real DPS character that I had, that I built. I mean, she's not built extremely well, but she's built, excuse me, nonetheless. And then I've got Jing Liu as my DPS, or my support character. But do I want to put Ruan Mei as my support character? Or do I want to leave Jing Liu as my support character? And is it? This dude knew who you were going to cosplay as, Stella. Quit playing. He knew. You showed him the cosplay. He knew. He knew. And I bet you like my bio. My bio is really good. Check out this awesome move. Oh my goodness gracious. Woo! He knew. Stella, you showed him the cosplay that you were working on. To which he responded, "Oh, I bet that would look really nice." So then when you asked this man about going to the cosplay convention, and he said, "Is it from a Hoyoverse game?" Yes. If you showed that to him before you brought this up, he knew, child. He knew. Probably Ruan Mei. Now, if I remember correctly, didn't you say something about, you were like, "Oh, well, I don't know if I would wear this one out in public." So this is going to be a very interesting experience based on what you've told me. I mean, I don't know, for real, this cat may have just forgot, honestly. I know people like that. Sometimes I forget things too. But considering how much this dude talks about Ruan Mei, you better believe he probably did. If it had something to do with Ruan Mei, he probably didn't forget it. Change the model. Oh, okay. It's more safe now. Okay. So in other words, there's less thigh involved, is what you're saying. But the belly button is still showing. I mean, that's your one May. I mean, let's pull back. Let's rewind. Let's look at the tape here. I mean, it's not Ruan May without the belly button. But she do be wearing some little shorty shorts. The thighs is still showing with that garter belt thingy. Like this little thing right here. So if the thighs are showing and the belly button is still showing, what did you... Woo, cold show. What did you change? So instead of like risque, it's probably like, what'd you do? Like move this part? You can see my mouse on the screen, right? Yeah, you can see my mouse on the screen. It's like you probably move this to like here and then this to there. Like just kind of like moved it to where the other one was. Ah, see? I'm smart. Ooh, Ruan May can, like, sew low-key? Hot. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, man, it'd be really cool to, like, sew. So I could, like, make my own clothes. You know what I mean? Like, stitch myself some, like, collared shirts. Some t-shirts. You know, get like some nice design, like buy some like fabric. It's probably like such an old lady thing to say. But Ruan May sewing literally made me think about that. Does embroidery. Is that more embroidery? I mean, she's also like a chemist. I'm not good at chemistry. But that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be embroidery. I don't know why I said sewing. I guess because I saw the needle. I was just like, sewing. But it would be cool to sew. It would be cool to sew. Like you could get some like anime fabric. Make some shirts. Of course, I'm like anime centric, bro. Like I love anime so much. Speaking of, I did finish Zom 100 the other day. I don't know if I mentioned that. Thought it was a good ending. Hopefully there's more. But yeah, that was cool. I know, I can't remember if it was you guys or if it was people in a chat I had previously. I'm an airhead. Oh, bro, I'm the same way. Like, have you not been in my streams? Like, I'll be saying something and then literally 30 seconds later, I'll forget what I was just talking about. Literally, I almost lost it there, bro. Like, legitimately, I almost lost it there. Somebody was saying something about, like, shows, because I was asking and, like, talking about shows I should watch, because, like, I've got a list of, like, over 300 shows and, like, movies. It's just, like, strictly anime. It's not even, like, all of the other shows and movies I want to watch. Like, I have a whole manga list and light novels list. I have like a whole shows and movies list of anime, like, to watch. And I was like, well, what should I watch next? Because I had just finished Konosuba, like the main series, and then the new Explosion series. Apparently they're making a season 3 of the other Konosuba. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But everybody was telling me I should watch Jujutsu Kaisen. I still haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen yet. And I heard it was really good. Watch ReZero. You're the second person to tell me to watch ReZero. But I know, like, especially with the manga for ReZero, there's, like, so many different manga for ReZero. Is ReZero just, like, one show? Or, like, is there, like, multiple shows? Jujutsu is really good. Yeah, I need to watch that, too. Hold on. It's not going to show up on the screen, is it? No, it's not. Okay, that's good. Let me tell you some of the stuff that, like, I've got on my list. Now, some of these I don't remember exactly the context. Like, when I look at these shows, or I see some of these shows, I see them on, like, Instagram Reels. So, I don't know what all of these are about. And I haven't looked into them. So if one of them is sus, you know, keep that in mind. I think this is a movie, if I remember correctly. It's called Anohana, The Flower We Saw That Day. I do want to watch that. Classroom of the Elite, they just announced the 3rd season for that. I haven't watched any of that. Goblin Slayer. I've seen some stuff on that. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I heard that was a really good movie. I think it's a movie, at least. Pretty sure it's a movie. I want to see that. Komi Can't Communicate. Anohana is good. It looked good. It looked good. What else is there? Our Dating Story, The Experienced You and the Inexperienced Me. Reign of the Seven Spellblades. The Pet Girl of Sakura Sao or Sua. I want to watch that because Asami Seto voices one of the girls in there, and I love Asami Seto. Violet Evergarden. I still need to watch Violet Evergarden. Still have to watch Violet Evergarden. That's a really good one, I know, but I haven't watched it yet. The Eminence in Shadow. Like, there's a lot. I've got a lot of bangers on here, for real. I can't remember what The Girl Downstairs is about. I cannot remember what that's about. But it seemed good. I don't remember what Shine Post is about. Hopefully that's not like a sus one. I do want to watch the new Rurouni Kenshin though. I do want to watch that. Oh, I do have ReZero on my list. I'll make that a priority. Record of Ragnarok. I mean, there's a bunch on here. There's a bunch on here. Like, some of the ones that I have seen. Let me see. I mean, obviously a Silent Voice. A couple of Cuckoos. A Galaxy Next Door. Afro Samurai. ReZero, at first the story is confusing, but it's great. Okay, well, I'll look into that. Let's see, Akiba Maid War, and you said there was never a girl online. Black Lagoon, I love Black Lagoon so much. Blue Lock, great. Bocchi the Rock, amazing. Let me see. We're not going to go over all of these. Darling in the Franxx. I did see Death Note. Watch Shangri-La Frontier. I might add that to my list. Let me see. Okay, I want to do this. It's like Sword Art Online, but better. I've never seen Sword Art Online. Never seen Sword Art Online. They said that's like really like I don't know, like it's very very sus. But like not the good kind of sus, like the bad kind of sus. The Fate series, I do have a lot of those on there. Food Wars. I do need to put Frieren higher. One of my friends said Frieren Beyond Journey's End is like his favorite of all time. Shangri-La is great. Okay, I'm gonna look and see if I have that on here. Yeah, I'll look into that one. Ghost Stories. So funny. I'll see about Shangri-La. Don't let me forget. Haven't you heard I'm Sakamoto? Such a good show. One that a lot of people think is very sus, which it is kind of sus, if I'm being honest with you. But it's actually like a really good show, is Hig Hero. Hig Hero is pretty good. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Fate ones. Horimiya, I liked Horimiya. Josie the Tiger and the Fish, I really like Josie the Tiger and the Fish. That was a really good movie. Let's see, how's it spelled? It's Higehiro. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I thought I had said it wrong or something. Kaguya-sama Love is War. That's a good one. Obviously, Kiki's Delivery Service. Konosuba is funny as hell. Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible is a good one. A really funny show that I thought was really funny was Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan. Love Chunibyo and Other Delusions. Dekamori is hilarious. I love Dekamori so much. Yeah, Josie's great. Licorice Recoil was a good one. My Dress Up Darling. I love My Dress Up Darling. My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. Amazing. I mean, obviously Oshinoko, but we already knew that. That song is great. I'm not sure what that is. And then obviously my favorite series of all time, the Rascal series. Dreaming Girl, Bunny Girl Senpai, and then the movies that they refuse to translate to English for the subtitles and give us a proper viewing. What's it? Sekano? How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Sekano, How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend. I've got that on here too. It's literally right here. Yeah, it's right there on my list. I've seen, yeah, that's it. Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie, Spy Family, Spirited Away, Suzume. I liked Suzume. So I know, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. I haven't seen the show. I know what the show is, but I haven't seen it. If you're talking about How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, I haven't seen that. A show that I really liked was Teasing Master Takagi-san. That show was really good. Really good. I really liked that show. I was so sad when that show was over. Hopefully they'll have more, because they have a lot more content for it, but yeah, Takagi-san's great. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is a good one. The Detective Is Already Dead. I really like that one. The Devil Is a Part-Timer. The first season was so funny. When Ashia called Emilia a fuchsia-haired Fusi, I lost my shit. It was so funny. The Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses was a good one. The Quintessential Quintuplets. That was the first manga series I finished all the way through. I mean, they have a 14.5 in Japanese only, but, you know, they haven't translated to English. I don't think they ever will. Like, the official translation. So, the Quintessential Quintuplets was the first manga series I ever finished. And then, obviously, I watched the show and everything else. What else was a good one? Oh, bro, the classics. Your Lie in April and Your Name. Classics, bro. Classics. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, I forgot about the Shangri-La thing. That reminded me. Do I have that on here? Do I have that on here? Oh, Stars Align, bro. I forgot about Stars Align. Boko no Kokoro Yabo Yatsu. Let's see. Is that on here? Can I copy and paste this from the chat? I can. You helped me out there, Stella. I will... At least I'm assuming this doesn't have an English name. Shangri-La Frontier. Okay, I'm copy and pasting that right now. And then I already have ReZero in here. Now the question is, how am I going to have the time to watch all of these shows? Maybe if I was an OnlyFans chat response person. Okay, so we've got that taken care of. Kusaria, no. Hitori Yoto. Do I have that on here? I mean, I'm sure some of these I have the English names, but I don't know what all the Japanese names are. Literally, this stream has just turned into me getting... Oh, Apothecary Diaries. Is that what the one you just sent was? Wait, which one is the Apothecary Diaries? It's not the It's not the B one. Is it the K one or is it the B one? Because I definitely have... I think I have Apothecary Diaries on here. Yes. That doesn't... I don't know which one that is. Okay. I thought I had that on this list, though. Apparently I didn't. Okay. The B one is... literally just getting anime recs during my stream. I have a friend that's watching the Apothecary Diaries right now. The Dangers in My Heart. Yeah, I've already seen The Dangers in My Heart. The first season. I haven't seen the second season. Honestly, I forgot that there was a second season. Don't forget to watch Frieren. Oh yeah, I've got that on the list. I've got that on the list. Don't you worry, Stella. That is on the list. Okay. Top priority, man. I'd say the show that I probably want to watch next is either I want to watch the second season of Spy Family once it's dubbed all the way through. I've wanted to watch Cupid's Chocolates, Reign of the Seven Spellblades, Loki. But I really wanted to watch Our Dating Story, The Experienced You and The Inexperienced Me. I've wanted to watch that one for a while. So... I don't know, man. It's kind of wild. If you're a band man. Oh yeah, I've already watched Bocchi the Rock. That was one of the ones I went through earlier. I've got K-On! On there too. Oh, I completely forgot I had Honkai open. That's awkward. I was going to watch K-On!, but it was going to take like all day to watch K-On!. I was like, I don't know. I've got so much I've got to read too. So many books. I got the, let me take a look over here. Like on my main shelf, I have all of the translated Rascal light novels, except for... Well, I mean, I've read all of them but number 12, because that's my newest one. I haven't had time to read that one. It takes me a while to read those, for real. I've got the 2 manga for it. There's a 3rd manga that just came out from Yen. Haven't got that one. I haven't read the manga for that yet. I have Your Name, the novelization. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten light novels. I've got those. I've got a bunch of stuff that I haven't read for real. But there's a lot of stuff. There's a naughty scene. Hey, man. It's just part of the human experience, for real. I tell you a manga that I do like. It gives me like Last of Us and Black Lagoon vibes. I really like Candy and Cigarettes. Candy and Cigarettes is good. I hope that it gets like an anime adaptation. I don't know if it ever will, but I really do like that manga series. I think that's my first manga series that like I'm reading that there isn't like, or that I have read that isn't like a there isn't an anime adaptation for, to my knowledge at least. That and this other one, let me see. I have a lot of romance and like romantic comedy manga on my shelf. That's kind of funny. But anyways, let's see, what time is it? If you like Takagi-san, you probably like Komi. Oh yeah, that's Komi Can't Communicate, right? Yeah, I had that on my list too. That's another one that I want to watch. Yeah, that's another one that I want to watch. Let me see. Jesus Christ, it is 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, guys, I think it's time for me to go. I've got a long day tomorrow. Yeah, Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. Yeah, I really like that one. I hope there's a season 2 for that one. But since it's 3 a.m. and I've got to get up in like 4 hours and then pack and then go get other things and then go to work all day, probably need to go to sleep. May not be the worst idea. So, he's going to cosplay Don Hung. Oh, snap. The dill pickle. He changed his mind. Let's see, but well, that's cool. Yes, don't worry, I'm definitely going to go to sleep. So, appreciate everybody that popped in. As always, as soon as I end the stream, I am going to upload. Stella just flexing on this dude for real. I'm going to upload my Last of Us Let's Play episode 4. So I'm going to start the upload while I'm sleeping. So hopefully it'll be done some point tomorrow. I probably won't be able to do the premiere with you guys this time, I know. I can still premiere it though. I just more than likely won't be able to be in the premiere. Oh no, you're good, Stella. It ain't no problem. I just, you know, have a very short attention span. I mean, I was really done, honestly, anyway. Like, I was too tired to do the event stuff. So, I mean, it's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, this is what the streams are for. You know, the streams are for interacting with you guys more so than anything else. So don't ever worry about that. That's not a problem at all. I would much rather talk to you guys in the chat than just like mindlessly play a game or whatever. But yeah, The Last of Us episode 4 is coming out tomorrow at some point, or I guess technically today at some point. The tennis video did come out today. It didn't take a while to record, so if you're looking for something to put on in the background, at least you can put that on. I am thinking of doing a Q&A stream. It more than likely will be a stream instead of a video. But if I do make it a video, I can just make it like a returning, you know, video or something on the channel. So if you do have questions, I think I made a community tab post. But yeah, if you have like questions that you want to ask me, that you want answered, you can put them on the community tab. You can DM me on Instagram with questions that you want me to answer, or really whatever, as long as it's appropriate, obviously. But, you know, anytime, you know, as long as I can chat with you guys, you know, that's cool with me. So, you know, don't be afraid to DM me. I mean, obviously, the more popular the streams get and everything, it might be harder to do that, but I'll certainly try my best to get to everybody as much as I can. I try to respond to all the comments and everything, or at least let you know that I've seen it in some form or fashion. But we do have some other stuff coming out. Tomorrow is just like the random stream day, so we will be streaming something. You really want me to critique your one-made drawing? I mean, absolutely. I mean, if you want me to take a look at it, I can. I mean, I'm no artist, but if you want to send it to me, then I'm more than happy to look at it if you want me to. And should you change your personality to match your Warren Bays? I mean, you can. I mean, that's more of a personal decision, you know. If you want to, like, really get into the character, I guess you can, but I really need a deadly critique. You mean, like... I mean, I'm going to tell you if I think it's good. You know, I mean, I'll tell you what I think about it. I mean, I'm sure it's going to look great, but... You can sort of tell me what to look at and what you really want me to look at, and I can look at it, but... Yeah, I mean, yeah, don't be afraid to send it to me. I'd be more than happy to look at it. People don't critique me. It's frustrating. Yeah, I understand that. But yeah, I mean, I'll give you my thoughts if you want. I mean, the stuff that I've seen you post has been, I thought it's been really good. But if there's like anything specific you want me to look at, I mean, I'll look at it if you want me to, or like you want me to focus on. But again, like, you're a way better artist than I am. Like, I'm not an artist. But like I said, I'll look at it. And I'll let you know what I think. Yeah, go for it. I may not look at it tonight. Because I like I said, I do need to go to sleep for real. But yeah, I'll look at it when I wake up and get my stuff together. But tomorrow's gonna be a fun stream. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. It might be Uno. I mean, it might be Call of Duty. It might be Lethal Company again. I don't really know. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. But like I said, you know, if you guys want to ask me questions for the Q&A stream, I don't know when that'll be. I might do that if I hit like, I don't know, maybe, because we're at 88 subscribers now. We have grown quite a bit, honestly, in the past month or so. But man, my brain's trying so hard to brain right now. I don't know if I'll do the Q&A stream at 100. I don't know if I'll do it at like 250. I don't know if I'll do it at 500. I think I might do it like every milestone. So, you know, like there's 100. And then there's like 500s when you get monetized. 1,000 is when you get like ad revenue. And then you have like 10,000. Then you have like 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, and then you get to 1 million. So I think it'll be something like that. Like I'll probably do a Q&A at 100. So the way we've been growing, we'll get there sooner rather than later. But yeah, I think we'll get there with the help of you guys and everything. So like I said, you can DM me the questions on Instagram. You can put them on the community tab. I know it's 3 a.m., bro. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm trying. I've got to wake up at like 7. And then I've got to work. It's a problem, I know. But it's fine. You do it for the content. You do it for the vibe. Yeah, Rip. I know. It's fine. I start rambling, and then, you know, next thing I know, 40 minutes has passed. But anyways, yes, Stella, you can send it to me. I'll take a look at it. I'll let you know what I think. If you have questions for the Q&A stream, send them to me on Instagram, or put them in the community tab when I've posted about it. I'm sure I'll post about it again. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the whatever stream that we're doing. I'll post about it in the community tab, and I'll post about it on Instagram as well. So I hope you guys have a good night / morning, depending on the time zone, rest of your day, rest of your night, whichever it is. Have a good one. Yes, I did also add that to the list. Stella also said to put Freerin on there. Stella, that's who I was talking about, by the way, that recommended Freerin. That's the one. But, yep. Have a good rest of y'all's day / night. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.